Let's get a bit churchy now. Christ is the Answer Ministry's CITAM congregants on Sunday joined the fraternity of CITAM Mombasa in celebrating the launch of their new sanctuary that was dedicated by CITAM Bishop Callisto Odede. The senior pastor, Mombasa Assembly, Reverend Jotham Munene, while celebrating the victory, admitted that the coastal city was a hard ground to break. And speaking during the dedication service, Reverend Munene said there was a bit of resistance, but he's hopeful that the milestone has been achieved. The church has now been established on its own compound and has seen at least 700 people register as permanent members. The senior pastor admitted to continuous prayer and fasting as well as support.
I'm here in 2019, to plant this church when the leadership of CITAM decided that Mombasa would be planted. Now, it was exciting because this is the first church to come to this whole area. And just to be part of that dream CITAM has been having was exciting, but it was not easy. We would look for a place to begin the church, and we found a lot of resistance, a lot of opposition. We even, some churches were also afraid that CITAM has come. But God gave us such wonderful people. Some came from different parts of the country, some we found here, and they just came together. And we have moved through from the time when we used to be in a rented facility to now when we have our own place. One of the things that has held us is prayers. In fact, we seem to know here that anytime you are doing a key thing, we go to a time of prayer and fasting, at least 3 days, because we know the ground here is not easy, but we have seen so much transformation. We have seen so many people give their lives to the Lord, and we have seen the church grow. We are so excited about what God is doing in Nyali, in Mombasa.
We started the journey a little while ago by a small group that started here, finally turned into a congregation, and we rented some facilities, which we used for a while. Then we were able to move into this property. I think our greatest joy was that something that started out so small has now become a major congregation. And we do know this is just a beginning, since it's just 2 years or so old. We are looking ahead to it growing and making a greater impact for us. As CITAM, this also is significant because this is the first church, you will say, that is south of Machakos. The only other church from Athi River all the way, you don't get another CITAM church. So this is like a hub for us, that we are believing out of this we will have other congregations springing out into the neighborhood, the neighboring towns and cities as well.